So here is a great question that we got. Should I stay married out of guilt because I'm feeling guilty? And it's kind of tough to find a place to start. So I'll start by telling you who I am. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. And of course, I've come across this question before, but usually there's a lot of information that is filled in. So one of the big fillers is, do you have any children? Because I don't know. Maybe you're a man and you're asking, I made my wife pregnant and now we have a baby and I feel guilty for wanting to leave. Oh my God, you shouldn't even be thinking about leaving. You should be thinking about how to make your marriage better. So if you have children, this is a no-brainer. Then guilt or anger or frustration or what have you, your marriage is something that you can mold into something that is phenomenal as it was meant to be. And yes, you should definitely stay married, even if you're feeling guilty about something and you're only staying there because you feel guilty about that. Rather than bailing, learn how to make your marriage amazing. The only reason that most, like 97%, I'm just making up that number, that 90% of the marriages that fail is because the couple has no idea of how to be married. It's ironically, and I say ironically because just about everyone gets married, yet it's ironically the one thing that we don't have expertise in our world. And we don't give it a second thought. When we're about to get married, we don't think, geez, I don't know what I'm doing. Before you get into a car for the first time to drive it, you go through an extensive period of learning how to drive. You learn all about cars, well, as much as is necessary, and then you learn about the rules of the road, and then you learn other things, like you can't drive while you're drinking, and wear your seatbelt, and make sure your tires are good. All of this information just to drive a car. It's true, isn't it? Yet, you got married, how much information did you gather? How much information is reliable? Not much, unfortunately. I used to be a divorce mediator. This over 20 years ago, before I switched to helping people with their marriages. And I'll be honest with you, divorce mediation is easy. The couple had gone to counseling, it failed, they all failed, by the way, another topic, and they came to me because they wanted to process through their divorce without going to the courts. That's a brilliant idea. And I would help them get a divorce, and I made a lot of money. And then I switched over to marriage help. It's a whole different world because there's lots of information for how to get a divorce. And it's all consistent. All of it is consistent. Getting a divorce requires step-by-steps. You know exactly what you're going to do and how it's going to turn out. It's only a mystery to people who haven't gone through the process. But you want to be happily married? Where do you learn? Everyone seems to have a different idea out there. So I wanted to make my process a step-by-step, challengeable process where you can go, okay, what should I expect when I do this? And I'm able to tell you. And I began with, what do you want? Why are you getting married in the first place? What do you want from your marriage? You know why you get a car, to go from point A to point B. But why do you get married? No one knows. Really. Ask yourself, why did I get married? And you'll say something, frankly, that isn't what I'm asking. Oh, I found my soulmate. I found the person who I thought I'd be happy with the rest of my life. You get married in order to be happy. You get married in order to be happier every single day of your life. And you get married to experience unconditional love. We don't talk about this. Growing up, we certainly don't talk about this. No one knows about this. Yet what I'm telling you now is the truth. Think about it. Do you know how to become happier? Put aside marriage. Do you even know what brings about happiness? It isn't money. Look at all the miserable betards who are rich and they're not happy. They're miserable. And look at all the people who are poor, who are happy. I'm not saying poverty is a way to be happy. It's not. You need to learn how to be happy. You need to learn how to manage, how to master your own mind. It's a first step. Literally, it is a first step to marital happiness. And then master your own mind. Isn't that like learning about the car? And then the next thing is you need to learn about how your spouse, male or female, functions so differently than you do. Because the gender differences are profound in the psychophysiological impacts. You see, the body affects the mind, because the body, trillion cells, all with a mind of their own. You put them together, and if it's a male body, it behaves one way. If it's a female body, it behaves another way, just because of the parts. And that means you need to understand how your husband or your wife thinks so differently than you do. Then you need to learn how to get along, how to make your relationship blossom, be happier and happier and happier. It's all doable. And you can, and you should learn, and then forget about this guilt. Forget about anything else. Concentrate on making your marriage happy, making your marriage filled with love, and you won't even think about it anymore. The answer is right there before you. I hope this was helpful for you. We've helped thousands and thousands of people. We have courses and books at the Marriage Foundation. Go to themarriagefoundation.org, take a look. And I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. Thank you for spending time with me. I do hope that you'll subscribe to this channel, that you'll like this video. Let me know what you think. God bless and take care.